Okay. Now, I want you to take a look at what you wrote for your biggest business challenge. And I want you to think about what you wrote for the gears. And I just want you to tell me if your biggest business challenge will be affected by your choosing to shift gears. What do you think? Absolutely. Absolutely? Anybody? Nah. Any nahs? Sweet. All right. Okay. I promise you that making the distinction that your way is just your planet, it's always true and it's always right, but only for you. Well, that has helped me so tremendously. I learned that about 25 years ago, and it wasn't called the gears, it was called perceptual positions. And it was like, oh my gosh. Using it is what helped me to turn it into the gears. Because that's how I used it. It helped me shift when my emotions were clogging my brain. So I can get into second, I can get into third really easily. And I can get into neutral. I can do little weird things. What is she doing? I don't know. She's an international keynote speaker. I guess it's appropriate. So, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your attention. It's a pleasure to spend this 30 minutes with you. If there's any question you have, you know where to find me. And I'm going to turn it back to Pat Tish, or I'm going to answer. I'm going to do something. Pat and I are doing something in a moment.
I just had to share something because I love this gears. I think it's great because you're teaching the different levels of emotion. When I was growing up and I would get emotional and do that, my father would get a hold of me and say, repeat this to yourself. And he would just do the cancel, cancel, cancel. It had a hand emotion and it had a thought process as well. But he would just say cancel, cancel, cancel over and over and over until that thought was canceled or that emotion was tamed down. Yes. And this reminds me of it quite a bit, but I use that often to try and get through a real high emotional state in my life, which happens almost every day. So.
Absolutely. And the thing that's so wild about this, I'm coming. The thing that's so wild about this is that nobody knows, and I don't know why I'm telling you this, but you know what, it's going to be out in the streets and you need to hear it first. You need to hear it from me first. No one believes me that when I was 25 years old, my two choices were suicide or therapy. Because the pain of my existence was so great. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. And so the joy of Powerful Presence is that all I got, I had great teachers and great helpers, is distinctions, structures, and strategies. I can get through anything. Even the pictures. My website. I can get through anything, and my life is full of joy. I mean, anyone who meets me now sees this. You see my present. Nobody ever sees your past. Because your past is irrelevant. Your past got you here. Every trial I went through, every suffering, every pain I went through got me to this spot with you today. And oh my God, how lucky am I?